Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Black 2. So we have beaten Hugh, and Zinzolin gives us some cool tips in order for us to get some plate and other items at the Abyssal Ruins. I'll be doing that though because it's, well, nothing really rewarding. So feel free to go through here though. Remember to use HMO 6 Dive, which you got from Hugh before the battle. You can find it at the bottom of the moveset here. Let's see, where is it? Maybe I should press the right button, that would be a nice thing. There you go, HMO 6 Dive. Diving on the first turn, the user floats up and attacks on the second. It can be used for diving in the ocean. It's a physical move, 80 power, so it's same power as Waterfall, has more PP, but it basically works as Dig. So Dig and Dive is basically the same thing, except that one is ground and one is water. Alright, now you can also go here and find interesting opponent here in Cynthia, the Pokemon champion from the Sinnoh region. However, her Pokemon is up the level 70s level, so don't do that right now. If you struggle against you like I did, don't even dare go to Cynthia right now, unless you want to have a challenge, but I don't think even a challenge is going to be worth enough. You probably will be KO'd quickly. So we'll go for Cynthia later on, but for now, let's head south to route number 14 as we head towards Black City. Of course, if you play Pokemon White 2, you can head into White Forest. Let's walk around the beach, and we are on route 14. There we go. And if you enter Route 14, you can see that things are not really clear ahead to see. Because Route 14 is being filled up with a very heavy fog. And trainers are here too. Hello there, young trainer. Please battle with me for a spell. For a spell? Sure, woman. Or should we say, socialite Marion. We can play. So here we go, we're gonna face off against with a Lopunny. That's interesting. So Lopunny is next one. Lopunny is Generation 4 Pokemon, it's a normal type. So let's just hit it with some good moves, such as Thunderbolt, could do well here. It's level 39 only though, so we will take it down pretty quickly. My oh my, too bad, looks like I lost. Yeah, the Pokemon trainers in this place is not really that high level because you can even go to this place anytime you want, really. Let's just grab this item here as well. We get a big pearl. Always nice with these big pearls, so we can continue on our journey as we progress. You can sell it for some good money if you find a special person. He wants to buy it for a lot of cash. The sounds of gently crashing waves, the smell of salt in the air, and a battle with a trainer in the prime of youth. Yeah, sounds like your dream destination, Grandpa. So here we go with Gentleman Sheldon. He has one Pokemon to fight, will be Delcatty. The reason why this Pokemon is low level is because you can even go down to the southern part here, Route 14, already at when you get here the first time when you go for the last gym badge. That's why these Pokemons are easy to beat. Delcatty from Generation 3, it's a evolved form of Skitty. It's also a normal type Pokemon, so it's gonna go down rather quickly. Simply excellent! That's what being young is all about! You said it, Gramps. That was cool though for him, perhaps. Continue here, we also have a battle girl who wants to fight. Hiya! Number 14! Yep, basically the number of the route we are traveling on. Route number 14, Battle Girl Glinda. She has one Pokemon, will be Girder. Yeah, not really that big thing now. We already faced her against Conkeldurr in the Pokemon League, which was quite tough. This one's level 40, so this one is just a little tiny obstacle we just need to brush away. Just like that. Gone it goes. And we win. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know what the point with that was, but that's okay. Now, if we go further south, we can go down closer to Black City. But why do that? Now that the one reason we want to go here now instead of going here before is because now we have Waterfall. Remember, you only get Waterfall as soon as you're going to the Pokemon League, so you'll be quite a lot of things to do before you can get here. So let's use Waterfalls. We can go up here and go across from this place. We have an item as well, which is a heart scale. Very important item which you will need to use in order to relearn moves that you probably have overwritten that you may think, oh no, I should have done that, I want that move back. You can do it, just make sure you have a heart scale, because the guy who wants to do it for you, he will only do it as long as you give him a heart scale in return. If you don't have that, then, well, too bad for you, dude. Let's see, where's our max repels? Here we have this max repels again, because now we're going to be traveling in the water. I don't want to fight wild Pokemon in here. I just want to travel. Go up another one? Sure. Because the farther up we go, we can get closer to the place called the Abundant Shrine. A place which is important for one of the legendary Pokemon in this game. Let's go up here. Go on the trees. There we have a trainer as well. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. You go up against Black Belt J. He has 3 Pokemon. This one also has a higher Pokemon level, because this one is only available after you got the Waterfall. So this guy is level 52. That's more interesting. He has a Heracross. Heracross, dual type, bug, and fighting. Which means he can deal some good damage to my Magnezone, who is weak to fighting. But I'm just going to use a Thunderbolt instead. See why likes that one, huh? Oh, you didn't like that Heracross? Oh, what, he survives. It comes close combat. A very, very powerful fighting move. This will deal a lot of damage. Oh boy, my Heracross didn't care with me though. But now he gets his defense down as his special defense is down. His HP goes down thanks to Rocky Helmet equipped on Magnezone. Another Thunderbolt will do the job. And that bug fighting type goes down. We still have 2 more, and here comes the Conkeldurr. The one I mentioned earlier, this is the evolved form of Girder, and this one is the real deal. Except that he has one big weakness though. That is because, being this big and clunky Pokemon, he is not the quickest. But he can be tanky enough though, so he does survive. Dynamic Punch is used, and that's gonna not be used, because Dynamic Punch, well, it's not really that great a move to use. It's a bit of a risky thing to use, so. You can deal damage if you land and even you Confusion, but yeah, it has a very low hit chance. Next up is Gigalith. Gigalith, which is Roggenrolla's fully evolved form. This one is also very tanky, but super slow, like so slow. It's weak to water and also steel, and since Flash Cannon is a special move, this will deal a lot of damage. But Gigalith of course has high defense, so using a fighting type physical move won't really do a lot of damage to it. Flash Cannon will take it down to 1 HP, but it has the sturdy, it means it will survive. Stone Edge used, but Magnezone gets to dodge that one. Let's finish him off with another Flash Cannon. He is on 1 health. That doesn't bother me, because that 1 health is what I need to take it down. Well played, Magnezone. Gah! Too bad for you, sir. Get a nugget for victory here. Nugget can be sold for almost 10,000 Pokédollars, which is quite a lot. Quite a lot. Can't go past here, but that's fine. We can instead go down here and surf as well. Alright, let's use Waterfall to get down from here. You need to use Waterfall both if you want to go up and down. Down we go. Go across from here and let's go inside this place. And now Oh, what's this?
So you know what Landorus is like when it means business, huh?
Yeah, I do. It changes into another form and flies around the sky. Thunders and tornadoes change forms too.
Well, that's the story anyway. That's good then. You know, I only heard about it in stories too.
Okay.
This little shrine is dedicated to the Pokémon called Landorus. They said that when tornadoes and thunderous were whipping up storms that damaged houses and fields all over the Unova region, Landorus made them stop. That's a story from when my grandpa was just a little kid.
Yeah, so the abandoned shrine is this place dedicated to the legendary trio Pokemon from Generation 5, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. Tornadus and Thundurus is someone that you can fight right away, while Landorus is only available later on if you want to capture it. Now, in Pokemon Black and White, you had them in the regular form when they looked like they were having their arms twinned and were in their own cloud. However, in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, each of these three legendary Pokemon receive a secondary form, which now becomes sort of like a beast or a kind of cool creature. But in order to get that thing to work, you need to have the legendary Pokemon respectively along with a special key item. When you have that thing, they can change forms. Shiny Stone is very useful to have so we can evolve some more Pokemon as we have a trainer battle.
My Pokemon's poison really stings.
Ooh, that's interesting. How much though? Area off, go against Youngster Wes. Yes, two Pokemon, the first one will be Skorupi. Level 39 as well. Skorupi, which is a poison type Pokemon from Generation 4. It also becomes poison and dark in its fully evolved version, Drapion, which is a very tanky Pokemon. Only has one weakness before Generation 6. Next up is Seviper. Seviper, he is a pure poison type Pokemon, which means he has a weakness to Psychic as well as the ground type. Let's get in the Crocodile versus Seviper. Give him an Earthquake. Shake, rattle, and roll on the Seviper. And that's gonna sting too much for it. It's going to go down. You get a Moxie increase for attack power. Crocodile is happy about that. Simipour's level 60. He's finally catching up enough. And we beat Youngster Wes.
What a defeat! I guess I could taste my own poison.
Ooh, that's kinda bad. I mean, don't get poisoned by your own poison. That's gonna make it really bad. That's what I think so. I mean, some people might not be able to be affected by it, but that's at least my case. Ooh, we have twins. Twins, Basil! Twins! If you know what movie that is from, then write in the comment section below and you'll become my highlight. That'll be for sure. Let's just give Zone some more power-ups. Yeah, let's have Simipour get some more levels. Let's give him to 62 before we take off the experience share. Let's have a double battle.
We'll put together our power to fight. 2 is better than 1. 2 is better than... But what's better mean?
What does better mean? It means you are stronger, more powerful. You're just one step above. And they're gonna use double Swablu teams. Interesting. So Swablu is normal and flying type. That means they both have a weakness to Pokemon moves that both these two have. Electric and Ice. So Simipour with Ice Beam first. Take down the right one. And then Magnezone, Thunderbolt. Take down the other one. Yeah, both of them are weak to electric and ice. That's one of the biggest issues with flying types. Other problem as well is that the Swablu.
You're even more in sync than we are. Boo-hoo-hoo, we lost.
Swablu evolves into Altaria. Altaria is also even worse when it comes to ice because, yeah, it doesn't have the electric weakness anymore being a dragon type. But when they're dragon and flying,
you have a 4-time weakness to ice. So you basically eliminate one weakness to then have a double weakness. That's I wouldn't really call a gain. I would call that more of a loss, in my opinion. We get TM92 Trick Room. A very cool move to use. You can really change up stats and everything with that. And here is the price of this adventure of this episode. Here it is. It's a small weather shrine. Now if you do have the Pokemon Tornadus, Thundurus or Landorus, have them in the party and bring them in here, and you can have them change forms. Changing forms will also make them have different looks, as well as changing a bit of their stats. Some of them will become more tanky, other one will become more attack power based, some more special attack power based. Yeah, you get it. Makes them a bit different, and we can change setup a lot. So make sure again, Tornadus, Thundurus, or if you do have Landorus. We have a breeder here, we maybe want to battle him, or... yeah, let's give him a go. Let's give him a go. First, let's get a rare candy. We can evolve Pokemon faster. What delicious vegetables grow in the fields of Metro and City? It's because the ones that grow them are very picky about the mulch to use. It's good mulch, strong mulch. Store up a lot of energy from nature, and that makes it really stinky. Such a powerful aroma. It burns all the way to the back of your nose. Oh, just remembering, you're making me dizzy. Then we get the FunFest mission, Mulch Collector. Stinky, stinky mulch grows delicious vegetables. Yeah, that was interesting. But this is kind of an important thing as well if you probably went to school. Remember that when you use fertilizer, I mean special type fertilizer, like let's say, poop from animals, they can actually grow things pretty quickly. I love bug type Pokemon. I love bug catching. Of course I love Pokemon battles too. What? You love more than one thing? That's incredible. Okay then, youngster Jay with 4 Pokemon. And his first one will be Carablast. Okay, Carablast first. This one has a pretty cool one, because this one has a weird way to evolve. You have to trade him with having a special item equipped, and he'll become a very cool Pokemon. Like Carablast, we hit by a Thunderbolt, he'll go down in a single hit because the level difference is sort of in his disadvantage. Next up is Shelmet. Now we're talking a bit more tanky. Let's get an Arcanine. I think Arcanine needs some more helping things. Let's get an Arcanine in there. Here we go. Big fluffy dog versus the little buggy Shelmet. Let's just flamethrower this one. So flamethrower used on Shelmet. That's gonna make it really damaging because he has a very big weakness to fire. Next up will be Joltik. Joltik as well is a bug type. Now Joltik, despite it doesn't look that small there, Joltik is actually one of the smallest Pokemon in the history of Pokemon. It's 1 inch big. I think it is, just a single inch. That's very small. So Joltik is super small Pokemon, and it's pretty interesting. Last one is Scolipede. Yep, they fully evolved this one. This one is a bug and poison. So if you also have a psychic one, you can deal a lot of damage, but yeah, Scolipede is weak to fire. So let's just use a flamethrower to take it down pretty quickly. There it goes. And the Arcanine has just breathed through the bug types. I won't lose to anyone when it comes to bug catching yet. You what? Yeah, probably. Anyways, that will be the end of this episode. Next episode, guys, we're gonna continue the trip south, and maybe we'll be reaching Black City. And when we do, let's see what we can find inside there. Something we can do, or something we can do later on. We'll find out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And that's gonna be it for now, so see you guys next time as my story of Pokemon Black 2 continues.